Morning guys, I am going to do a 1940s look as soon as I sort my camera. I was going to go live, but me and the camera are having a bit of a fanny this morning, so in honour of the day. So first I'm going to lose what I was doing. Primer. First I'm going to prime my face with Makeup Revolution Purifying Primer Water. And then I'm going to do this all backwards for me. I'm going to do my foundation first. I'm going to do my full coverage foundation, my KVD Locket. It's all backwards for me because I don't usually do it this way. Or at least not when I'm at home. Looking back at videos, according to videos, they used a brush or a puff to apply all their makeup. So personally I prefer a sponge. So just going to keep one of my palettes open just so I can see what I'm doing because this mirror is a bit too far away from me. Go over all the blemishes. So yeah, I got my first 2 publications this last week. Exciting stuff. As a model. So that's the foundation done. Right, I'm going to use my drink to prop up my mirror because my dressing table is a bit of a mess this morning. I usually use my dining table as my dressing table, but the kids have decided to say meh. Right, next I'm going to go in with my concealer, which is the Revolution Conceal and Define Infinity. It's a 16-hour wear in C3. I also use this as an eye base because it literally stays. So get my little foundation brush if I can find it. Conceal anywhere that I think needs concealing, especially the eyes. And because I've already applied this, I'm not going to put any eye base on. My parcel's coming tomorrow. Thanks, DPD. quite fortunate that the kids aren't here today. They're at their daddy's because I have an ear infection. It's nothing worse dealing with kids about when you're not well. So I don't know how much you can see on this camera because it is a little bit shocking. I try to conceal as much as I possibly can. My eyes. Oh, my nose is itchy every time. And then according to a couple of very well sources, they used to bake the face. Now, I'm going to do contour first, I think. I was trying to remember this video that I watched. She's a brilliant YouTuber. She does makeup for the ages. I'm sure it'll look fine, or it could look really bad on me. Because anyone who knows me knows that natural is not really my style. Next is to bake the face. I'm going to use a different sponge because I just used that with my foundation. Just going to bake it underneath the eyes. Eventually the whole face will be covered. With translucent powder, I'm using the MUA, see what I'm using, MUA Ultra Fine Loose Setting Powder in translucent white. So what is everyone up to? I know, silly question, but what is everyone up to on this fine Tuesday morning? I've got to go to the post office for my sister because I am giving away some of my makeup to her. Just waiting for the queues to die down at the post office because everyone's going to be flocking to the post office with it being VE Day. They want to get their post out before Friday. Right, so as you can see, I've dusted my face off. Still got pieces of translucent powder in my mouth. Right, next I'm going to move on to the eyebrows. Now, this is the first time they started doing proper eyebrows, like grown out eyebrows, because they used to be really thin. Now I'm atrocious at this because I haven't had my eyebrows done in some time. It's been quite a considerable amount of time since I've had my eyebrows done. I've essentially just been tidying them up. With one of those little razors you can get from Superdrug in pack of 3. Probably going to get shouted at by various people for that, but I can't wax my own eyebrows, and I really hate plucking them. So looking back on my research of 1940s look, is quite drawn out eyebrows, I'm kind of weary about putting this online, but I said I would, so I am going to. That seems alright. So look in the closer mirror. Pretty on point, just a few minor bits, especially on that eyebrow. It's a bit better. They look a bit fuller now. I am going to set them with Morphe. Well, sorry, I forgot to tell you what I was using for my eyebrows. I was using the Morphe pomade in Java, using the spoolie that came with it, which I'm in love with. I also have their pencil, and just wish I could get my eyebrows done. And I'm going to set it with the clear gel from Morphe as well. It was basically a kit, eyebrow kit, that I bought. Well, I say I bought. My mum bought it for me because Christmas. Just before, I think I was on my way to Andrew's for Christmas with the nippers. And my mum said she hadn't got me a Christmas present, so hey ho, eyebrow stuff. Now for eyes, from what I gather, I have been cleaning my brushes this morning, so do excuse the towel. I'm going to use the Morphe 3503 Fierce by Nature because I can't find my neutral palette. The only neutral palette I have on me is the one that my sister is having, so I'm not going to use it. And it was basically bare minimum on the eyes. Feels so strange not doing like big dramatic looks. So I've used this, sorry, the mess of the palette is that top colour, just as a shadow. And then I'm going to go in with, if I can find it, it's on this table somewhere here, the bane of my life, Little Miss Tattoo Liner by KVD Vegan Beauty Cosmetics. And it wasn't till the end of the 1940s-ish that they started doing little kitten wings, like so. But throughout the 1940s they were doing almost like a top liner, like so. I almost wish I had something 1940s-ish vintage to wear, but I guess I'll make up for it when all this is over, I guess. They weren't very big on under eye makeup way back when the world was in black and white, as I say to my mother, because she was born in 1954. But my auntie Jean, was born a short while before her. Mascara, that's what I was doing. I have this mascara, the Go Big or Go Home. I'd normally put lashes on with something like this, but I have no lashes, and I very rarely put lashes on myself. Usually getting my friends to do it for me because I don't have a majorly steady hand, especially when it comes to lashes. Just do the bottom lash. seems to be okay for me. Now, for a blush, I don't actually have any blushes because goth. So I'm going to use, here's what I picked up earlier, my highlighter. I have a pink highlighter, so I'm going to use that one as my blush. I just need to find a dry brush because that one's still a bit, because I cleaned it this morning, it's still a bit wet. It's not very light, it's not very in your face, this blush, highlight, so I guess it would work. Should probably wear a towel over my legs when I'm doing this. Then I was in two minds about what I was going to do for my lips because I have two red lipsticks, both equally. Hang on, I'm just going to quickly neaten up my contour before I start because it's bugging me. It's proper bugging me. Now I have two red lipsticks, and you may think this is silly because they're identical, but one I prefer to the other. So I've got my Helen E and I've got my KVD. I think I'm going to use the KVD, but use my Technic as a liner slash base because I don't actually have a liner. This one I could still find anyway. There are places I can improve the application of the foundation. It wasn't rushed, but this foundation does separate a lot. So I'm just going to quickly do that. Because apparently play ball is not its strong point this morning because I only used this one for right there, down to the other bit, which is my favourite bit. I am going to use this Kat Von D. I'm going to need to use my glasses to read the shade. It's Outlaw. Kat Von D. Lover or hater? Her makeup has always served me quite well. And there you go. There you have it. For setting, I am going to use my all-nighter setting spray that I got on the plane back from Paris. But there y'all have it. I am going to brush my hair as well. That is my 1940s inspired look. Have fun, keep safe, and I shall see you all after the lockdown.